I love The Karate Kid. I'm also a staunch defender of its first sequel, and of course, a die-hard fan of Cobra Kai. So naturally, I had to see the franchise's latest, Karate Kid Legends. Right off the bat, the story isn't what you'd expect, at least not at first. Li Fong, a teenage kung fu prodigy trained by his uncle Han, moves to New York with his mother. He teaches a former boxing champion kung fu skills to win a prize fight and pay off his debt to a cruel loan shark. It's a refreshing reversal of the usual mentor-student dynamic. Alas, that plotline was cut short to retread the same old beats of the original story. Boy meets girl, boy meets bully, boy meets Ralph Macchio an hour into the film. There's an interesting story buried in here which makes me think, why did this need to be a Karate Kid movie? Story, 4 out of 10. The performances here are a mixed bag. Li Fong, played by Ben Wang, is a charming lead actor, but I found the emotional side of his performance to be a little lacking. Both the love interest and her boxer father were the best actors in the movie, and they had great chemistry with each other. Oddly enough, original Karate Kid Ralph Macchio looked like he'd rather be anywhere else than in this movie. Performances, 6 out of 10. The movie's strongest quality is its editing, courtesy of Dana E. Glauberman. The action is cut to be as dynamic as possible. The big tournament even has pop-up graphics that make it feel like a video game, and I mean that as a compliment. Visuals, 7 out of 10. The production design is decent. They did a good job recreating the original sets from the first Karate Kid, but that's the only thing that stood out. Production design, 6 out of 10. The score and soundtrack are nowhere near as iconic as the original, or Cobra Kai for that matter. Instead of pump 'em up 80s hits, the montages are set to whatever was trending on TikTok at the time. Audio, 4 out of 10. While it's certainly a crowd pleaser, Karate Kid Legends suffers from a clear identity crisis. Far from the best around, this movie only scores 3 stars out of 5.